Hello and welcome to the second ever edition of Memory Hole TV. Now, this show is basically unscripted to an extent. It's got notes, yeah, notes. It's what I'm going to talk about today. Notage, cool, yeah, some notes. So it's, you know, what's going to happen. I'll be doing 3 10-minute videos that will be on YouTube. But if you go to blogtv.com and you search for me on there, you'll actually be able to see me record the entire half an hour in one go. You see, so there's 3 parts. I don't want to get bogged down in that, but that's how it's going to work today. So obviously, that's hang on, that's really not cool. Why is it doing that? Sorry about that. Unscripted. See, unscripted. You know, things happen. So what have we been up to? Been up to a couple of things really. I've been up to the other day. It's actually been my nan's birthday. You see, recently, and she's actually now 80. Not very interesting that. Well, it's kind of interesting. 80 is quite a good age to get to. We got on those little buggies. This was quite fun, like one of the electric carts. That's so much fun. I had to go on it. Awesome. I want to get one. I went up to 8 miles an hour. Got chased by a wasp. Got overtook by the wasp. What we did, we actually took it to an arcade like nearby in Hemsby. It's just like an arcade, and I don't know what it is nowadays. Arcades, not the same. Really, really not the same. In the olden days, called amusements. They're not amusements anymore. There's nothing amusing about them at all. I don't feel safe in them. I mean, but seriously, I was like, I'm gonna get mugged. I was worried. I was scared for my life. There's like literally there's so many skanky people just trying to have fun for free or as little money as they can. You know, free if possible. Just stopping short of mugging people, mugging old ladies and stuff. Not good. I was scared. I am a pussy, I will admit that, but you know. What I find interesting about arcades though is that they have certain people that hang out at these places. Obviously me, I'm one of the cooler people obviously. But the people we have is like people like the grab machine gawkers. Now what these people do is they see you playing these grab machines, they go nee, and they watch you do that. They can't stand the pressure of actually playing it themselves. They'd rather watch you do it, which is just pointless. I mean, if you want excitement, have a go yourself. One day I'll actually put 20p and say, have a go. I'm not sure if that would go down well or not, but so that's one sort of person. Those people. Change sharks. Now I don't know if you're familiar with these. They're 2p machines. You put 2p in. Go down here and it pushes 2p's out and all this kind of stuff. And what they're normally little kids. They walk around the arcades just circling around these 2p machines, hoping to find a stray 2p that they can have a go on, because they've run out of money because they've spent them on grab machines or that kind of stuff. And when I was there last, I saw adults looking for it. That's not good. Really not cool. What the other sort of people I hate is the people who basically they see old people or any sort of people play these 2p machines and then they think, hang on, let me play it for a good while. That one's ripe and ready to drop. I want to wait for them to get some change, go and snipe that bugger, and steal their money. What are they expecting to do? Retire on the funds? I really don't get what they 2p machines. Okay, a handful of 2p's is like £1. What do they expect to do with that? It's ridiculous. I think, as a general rule, though, arcades have got a little bit poo since they sort of phased out computer games, actual computer games. They rather put fruit and dance machines in. I don't see the attraction. House of the Dead. That's the only good game you can sort of find in arcades now. House of the Dead. That's a good one. Bubble Bobble, if you can find it, but you can't. So that's the thing. If I had the money and the premises, I would actually open a retro arcade. That'd be so awesome. I'd have Street Fighter 2 Turbo. So I'm not just saying this. Just about. I've never seen Street Fighter 1 ever anywhere. Just Street Fighter. Never seen it. Just it'd be just cool having like a retro place. I've always thought I could have like Cafe 80s. That'd be kind of cool. Obviously from the film Back to the Future, which I love, which I won't talk about right now, but I do love it so much. But what annoys me about retro stuff is the fact that some people are getting so obsessed with it that they're cashing in on our dreams and hopes and memories. Mainly, for nowadays, I keep seeing people with Mr. Men t-shirts on. Infuriates me. Really infuriates. I don't know why. It's like some smart twat faces like said, oh yeah, I'll exploit retro TV, I'll rape the Mr. Men. It's not cool. Mr. Men were cool in the 80s. Don't ruin our dreams. They start making T-shirts of Mr. Men, and you know, it just annoys me so badly. Like people like walking around with like Mr. Happy, Mr. Fit, Little Miss Sunshine, all this kind of stuff. It just annoys me. I just see them constantly. Everywhere I go, I just see them. I actually might get a T-shirt of Mr. Men. It's going to say Mr. Sick to Death of Mr. Men T-shirts T-shirt. That's what it's going to be. A Mr. Sick of It. Just, you know, anyone who wears Mr. Men T-shirts lack any imagination. They're just trying to label themselves so they seem kind of cool, like Mr. Unoriginal or Mr. I'm kooky really kind of thing. You know, it's just please die. Please die. People in general who wear retro T-shirts annoy me so badly. Seriously, it's like, what are you doing? You're a moron. Unless you like the T-shirt you're wearing, you know, the actual. If you used to watch it, fair enough. If you didn't watch it, don't do it. Okay? I've seen T-shirts of Batfink, Bod, nobody watched Bod, Bagpuss, Danger Mouse, Rainbow, Hong Kong Phooey. The list does go on. It's ridiculous. It's not cool pretending to like something because you think it's cool and it reminds you of somebody else's childhood. The Goonies. I used to watch The Goonies as a film. It's a good film. Don't get me wrong. Not good. As a kid, I enjoyed watching it. But I hate people saying how cool The Goonies is and all this kind of stuff, and they go, "Hey, you guys," and they shout "Truffle Shuffle" and all this kind of business. It's just crap. I mean, Back to the Future, great film. That's good. You know, admittedly, I have 2 T-shirts of Back to the Future. I love it. I own the DVDs twice actually, just in case you wonder. I own DeLoreans, not actual cars. That'd be lush, but I haven't. I've got little model ones. But that's different. The thing is about other T-shirts is I hate when people get T-shirts for their kids. You know, like babies. That annoys me too, because you have like kids going around with like T-shirts saying, "You think I'm yummy? You should see my mummy." What are you, a teen? A teen mum obviously bought that for our kid. It's ridiculous. There are actually funny T-shirts out and about though, I'll be honest. If you go to tshirthell.com, they've got a great range of kids T-shirts. Seriously, let's look at an advert now for tshirthell.com. They have T-shirts that say stuff like, "Now I'm safe, I'm pro-choice." "They shake me," which is Louise Woodward reference there for some people. And Daddy only wanted a blowjob. So, you know, if you want to get T-shirts for kids, go to tshirthell.com. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm nearly up for my 10 minutes here on YouTube. You know, if you're watching this live on Blog TV, stick around. I'll be back in a second. So that's cool. I'll be back after you've clicked on another video on YouTube. Okay. So I will see you in a bit.